Everybody that had doll at the end of their name had to have problems.
I kind of started that.
Did you?
I did. But I was like, in a situation that's when I was stuck in my contract. You know, I was kind of just bitter, and I just felt like people was taking my name and running with it.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And riding my wave when I couldn't even ride my own fucking wave. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of just irritated because every time I dropped something, it was getting taken down. Now you comparing me to every other doll. So I kind of like was just aggravated. And that was years ago, and I was younger, and I didn't control myself the way I do now.
Yeah.
And so it was like, I think
it all started with something that seems small to many, but clearly meant a lot to those involved. The name Doll. In the world of female rap, names carry power. For Kash Doll, the name wasn't just a nickname, it was a brand, a title she believed. She worked hard to earn. Long before other artists with Doll in their name came onto the scene, Kash Doll was already making a name for herself in the music industry. She was building her career, getting mainstream attention, collaborating with major artists, and forming relationships in the industry that helped her stand out. To her, being the original Doll wasn't just something to brag about, it was part of her identity in the rap game. But then came Asian Doll. A new generation of artists emerged, and with them came names like Dream Doll, Cuban Doll, and of course, Asian Doll. Suddenly, there was a whole group of artists with the same style of name. This created confusion among fans, and even sparked debates online about who was the best doll and who deserved the title. For Kash Doll, this wasn't just annoying. It felt like people were copying her brand while she was stuck in a bad contract and couldn't fully promote her own music. In past interviews, Kash Doll talked openly about how frustrated she was during that time. She said she couldn't even ride her own wave because of legal problems with her label. Every time she released something, it would get taken down. Then, she'd go online and see people comparing her to other dolls, which only made things worse. She admitted that back then, she was bitter, upset, and didn't always handle things well. She even said that all the other dolls should change their names. Looking back, she realizes she was younger and didn't have the control she does now, but the feelings were real. On the other side, Asian Doll wasn't trying to hear any of that. She believed that she helped make the doll name popular again for a new era of female rappers. She had her own following, her own style, and a fan base that rode hard for her. So when Kash Doll started throwing shade, Asian Doll fired back. What started as a disagreement over a name turned into a full-blown feud. There were sub-tweets, sneak disses in songs, shady Instagram comments, and interviews where each artist spoke about the other without naming names. Fans picked sides and added fuel to the fire. While most rap beefs usually stay online, this one took a wild turn. Kash Doll decided she wasn't going to just talk about it. She took action. She went straight to Dallas, Texas, Asian Doll's hometown, and dropped a diss track aimed right at her. Not only did she rap about Asian Doll, she even said lines that mocked her, like, "My chain got more rooms than her house." That move shocked a lot of people. Pulling up to someone's city while dissing them publicly is bold and risky. Fans from Dallas thought it was disrespectful. Some said she was looking for trouble, and that's exactly what she got. Rumors started flying that things went from words to real violence. Allegedly, there was a failed drive-by attempt that was meant to send a message to Kash Doll. Reports started circulating that shots were fired but missed their target. Nobody was hurt, but the message was loud and clear. Asian Doll's camp, according to the rumors, was not going to let someone roll through their city talking crazy without consequences. And people started saying that Asian Doll was behind it. All. The internet was buzzing with claims that she had been planning something and was ready to retaliate. After the rumors started swirling, Kash Doll finally decided to speak up. And when she did, she didn't sound scared or even angry. She sounded unbothered. She made it clear that she's too grown and too focused on her bag to be playing games. She laughed off the rumors and said people are always trying to drag her into some drama, but she's focused on making money and taking care of her business. She said she's not the type to fight, but if you make her mad, she'll just outshine you. Her exact words were, "Everybody can fight, that's free, but everybody can't ball." Kash Doll's response wasn't aggressive. It was classy and confident. She made it clear she's not afraid, but she's also not going to lower herself to street-level drama. She's been in the game too long to let someone else dictate her moves. And she threw major shade when she referred to Asian Doll as a little girl, reminding everyone that she's been here, done that, and is on a different level now. But Asian Doll wasn't about to stay quiet. She hopped online with a post that had everyone talking. In the message, she basically said that the only reason Kash Doll was still alive was because she let her live. That's not just a diss, that's a serious accusation. She said her people were ready to shoot up Kash Doll's Sprinter van, but didn't do it because Kash had her kids with her? That's wild. She even called out Kash Doll's age, saying she was 40 with 2 kids by a short pimp. She said Kash Doll better be quiet because she was lucky to walk out of Dallas alive. At this point, the beef had gone far beyond music. Fans were in shock. Some couldn't believe Asian Doll would say something like that publicly, calling it a confession. Others said if they were Kash Doll, they'd be at the police station printing out those tweets. Some fans even said Kash Doll should have never gone to Dallas in the first place. Whether or not the drive-by actually happened, the fact that Asian Doll said what she said had people questioning how far this would really go. The whole situation is one of the most extreme female rap beefs in recent memory. It's not just about music anymore. It's about pride, territory, and survival. Neither. Artist seems ready to back down. The name Doll might have started the war, but now it's about much more than that. It's about respect. And with 2 strong personalities, both with loyal fan bases, the battle could go on for a while. One thing's for sure, this beef is not over. Every time one of them speaks, the other responds. Every diss track, every tweet, every interview just adds more fire to the flame. And fans are watching every move. Some are hoping it stays in the music and doesn't lead to more violence. Others are egging it on, wanting to see who comes out on top. But at the end of the day, this isn't just entertainment. It's real life. These are real people with real emotions and real consequences. Whether you're Team Kash Doll or Team Asian Doll, everyone can agree this drama is intense. But maybe, just maybe, it's time to stop the madness before it goes too far. Let the music speak, let the talent shine. Because both of these women have proven they can rap, perform, and hold their own in a male-dominated industry. They've both built careers and inspired fans. Imagine what could happen if they put the beef aside and focused on their art. Until then, the world will be watching and waiting for what happens next.